Season 5, Episode 2, Supplements. We ask ChatGPT, what are supplements? And Chad responds, supplements are products designed to provide nutrients or other beneficial compounds that may not be consumed in sufficient amounts through diet alone. This means that we need to take all of these different types of supplements because we don't get enough of these ingredients in our bodies enough for them to be sufficient to live a healthy lifestyle. So now we have to incorporate supplements of all of the ingredients that we're not getting. Well, what are these ingredients that we're supposed to have in our bodies every day? Vitamins and minerals and herbal and botanical supplements, amino acids and proteins, probiotics and digestive enzymes, omega-3 fatty acids, performance and energy boosters. Supplements! Supplements! Yo, we're gonna bring your liver back to life, baby! Supplements! Supplements! The information in this video comes directly from the medicalmedium.com website. It's a free website, and you can find all this information by clicking on supplements. B12. Trick or treat. You can't get it from eating meat. We create our own B12. And that very B12 our bodies create is the B12 that keeps us going and staying strong. Our bodies do this by means of special microorganisms called elevated biotics. These elevated biotics reside deep within our intestinal tract and are responsible for creating the building blocks of our B12. But having these elevated microorganisms is another story. Most everybody is lacking these and are not producing their own B12, and instead relying on sources like animal products. All animals create their own B12. Every species on the planet creates their own specific form of B12 for their needs. But our bodies do not utilize the animal sources of B12. There isn't B12 in any plant foods either. So both plant-based vegans and animal protein eaters miss out on receiving B12 from their food choices. Providing your body with the right kind of B12 supplementation is also critical. B12 with methylcobalamin and adenosylcobalamin is the perfect combination to supplement B12 deficiency and support your body's B12 needs. Methylcobalamin is good for the eyes, the ears, hearing, heart, nervous system, and adrenals. Adenosylcobalamin is good for the central nervous system, the spleen, the pancreas, the liver, and the endocrine system. Zinc, mineral. In today's world, it's common for people to be concerned they're not getting enough vitamin D or probiotics. But the nutrients they should be getting the most attention for for supplementation are the right kinds of zinc and B12. It's these two nutrients that people are most commonly deficient in and that pose the greatest threats to our health when we are deficient. With a severe zinc deficiency, you can become gravely ill. Zinc is critical for liver health, autoimmune conditions, acne, adrenal problems, arthritis, cancer, eczema, psoriasis, brain fog, child and baby liver, diabetes, fatigue, mood struggles, gout, heart palpitations, hepatitis, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, hot flashes, inflammation, migraine, SIBO, sinus infections, weight issues, vertigo, tinnitus, multiple sclerosis, lupus, Lyme's disease, thyroid problems, Epstein-Barr virus, shingles, UTIs, Candida, and every other symptom and condition that exists. If you have a symptom of any kind or you wish to help prevent symptoms into the future, it's time to make zinc your best friend. Zinc is one of the most important resources to fight off viruses such as Epstein-Barr virus, shingles, herpes simplex, cytomegalovirus. The body uses up supplies and even deep reserves of zinc at a rapid rate. It's very common to become zinc deficient when you have a virus, which most of us have. If you weren't already deficient, zinc kills viral cells and lowers inflammatory reactions to neurotoxins produced by viruses in the herpes family, the EBV, shingles, and the rest of them. Zinc is integral for your liver's health and proper functioning. Zinc as a liquid sulfate is responsible for all of the over 2,000 chemical functions of the liver, including the creation of your liver in the womb and the development of your liver as you grew and reached adulthood. Spirulina. Spirulina is an incredible ally in rebuilding the central nervous system and removing heavy metals such as mercury and toxic copper from our brains and body. Getting rid of these metals gets rid of some of the favorite fuel of pathogens such as Epstein-Barr, shingles, and the rest of them. Spirulina is rich in iron and beta-carotene, as well as bioavailable protein. It contains high levels of SOD and chromium, which reinforce adrenal strength. Spirulina suppresses bad bacteria like E. coli and stimulates beneficial flora like lactobacillus and bifidobacteria in the digestive tract to promote healthy digestion and proper bowel function. It can help grow fresh neurons and strengthen neurotransmitters also. Barley grass juice powder. Barley grass is one of the most nutrient-rich foods in nature and has been used since ancient times for medicinal and healing purposes. Barley grass juice powder, not to be confused with barley grass powder, is one of the best ways to consume this food as it concentrates the nutritional properties and is the easiest way to digest, assimilate, and utilize its nutrients. Barley grass juice powder is rich in vitamins A, C, B, minerals, iron, calcium, potassium, magnesium, and phosphorus. It is also very high in absorbable protein and contains 20 amino acids, including 8 of the essential amino acids that body can't produce itself. Barley grass juice powder contains the enzymes fatty acid oxidase, cytochrome oxidase, peroxidase, catalase, and transhydrogenase, which help to decomposition of fats in the body proceed smoothly, helping to balance body weight. It is also especially high in chlorophyll, which helps to inhibit the growth of disease bacteria, along with balancing the pH of the body to promote excellent health and immunity. The barley grass juice powder has been shown to strengthen the immune system, alkalize the body, increase energy, aid digestion, relieve constipation, and improve health of skin, hair, and nails. It is essential for removing toxins and heavy metals out of the thyroid. It has also been credited as helpful for healing arthritis, migraines, headaches, asthma, fatigue, gastrointestinal and skin issues, cancer, diabetes. Barley grass juice powder is also excellent for assisting circulating of the lymph system by nourishing and oxygenating the vascular system and healing and soothing mucous membranes. Milk thistle. Milk thistle is a potent detoxifying herb that can help to aid liver function, manage cholesterol, prevent cancer, and lower blood glucose levels. It has a powerful anti-cancer, anti-inflammatory, and antiviral properties. It has been used over the years to help protect the liver from strong medications such as statin drugs, seizure medications, as well from the effects of chemotherapy and radiation. Milk thistle has been shown to help fight against hepatitis C, as well as inhibit cancer cell growth for breast, cervical, and prostate cancers. It has also been shown to benefit gallbladder disorders, type 2 diabetes, Parkinson's disease, jaundice, obsessive compulsive disorder, headaches, PMS, and rosacea. Also, milk thistle is highly effective in the treatment of osteoarthritis and other autoimmune conditions such as fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome, and eczema. It is esteemed for its ability to help restore and protect the liver from chemicals, environmental toxins, alcohol, and is excellent for helping to strengthen digestive tract and aid in the healing of irritable bowel syndrome, colitis, and Crohn's disease. Milk thistle is a rich source of zinc, selenium, iron, antioxidants, and flavonoids. Propolis pure. Propolis is a powerful antiviral, antibacterial, medicinal tool. If the propolis is high quality and used correctly, it has the ability to slow down, reverse, and even stop infections of many different varieties. Propolis doesn't just contain one antiviral agent compound. Propolis carries multiple antiviral agent compounds, sometimes even dozens. Golden seal. When golden seal enters your liver, it quickly suffocates and destroys pathogens. It also inhibits pathogens that are adjacent to the liver inside the lymphatic system. Golden seal has a gentle purging effect that expels bacteria debris, pathogen byproduct, neurotoxins, and other pathogenic waste matter. Golden seal is a fantastic herb for acute pathogen infections such as colds, flus, and other little bugs. It is antibacterial, antimicrobial, antifungal, and anti-inflammatory. It helps to restore and power up lymphocytes that are responsible for protecting crucial areas of our bodies, including the ears, the nose, the throat, the lungs, which is where the first signs of many infections occur. Golden seal also strengthens the immune system. Always look for an alcohol-free golden seal tincture that does not contain any hidden or problematic additives such as citric acid. L-lysine. L-lysine is an amino acid that enters into your liver and acts as a smoke screen to all of the pathogens that are responsible for liver disease and autoimmune disorders. Pathogens, especially those in the herpetic family such as Epstein-Barr, shingles, HHV6, 7, and undisclosed 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. They all hate lysine. It is like powder that comes out of the fire extinguisher, a retardant that deters these bugs from proliferating. By inhibiting and reducing pathogen load, L-lysine acts as an anti-inflammatory to the entire nervous system, especially the central nervous system and the vagus and nephronic nerves, which get targeted by neurotoxins produced by the Epstein-Barr and the shingles and the other bugs. L-lysine strengthens the immune system and aids in some of the liver's most important functions. It helps with autoimmune disorders, liver disease, Bell's palsy, sciatica, Lyme's disease, fibromyalgia, eczema, fatigue, ringing in the ears. Cat's claw. Cat's claw is one of the most powerful resources for helping to reverse the epidemic of chronic and mystery illness. Cat's claw can aid in alleviating almost any symptom from neurological to digestive. Cat's claw helps eliminate the parasite Babesia and bacteria such as Bartonella and other bugs without so-called Herxheimer die-off reaction so common with antibiotics. because the bioactive pharma compounds in the herb regulate the destruction of pathogens so that it's at a level the individual person can tolerate. Cat's claw is also incredible at fighting viruses. Atlantic dulse. Atlantic dulse is a seaweed that binds onto mercury and lead, aluminum, copper, cadmium, and nickel. Unlike other seaweeds, Atlantic dulse is a powerful force for helping to remove mercury on its own. Atlantic dulse goes into deep hidden places of the digestive tract and gut, seeking out mercury, binding to it, and never releasing it until it leaves the body. Atlantic dulse is a critical part of the heavy metal detox because it can hang out near the finish line, our colon, waiting for other foods that have been grabbing onto heavy metals along the way. It serves as an emergency backup, helping to ensure that all the heavy metals that made it as far as the colon actually leave the body. The iodine in Atlantic dulse could be very helpful for boosting the immune system. It's also an antiseptic for the thyroid, working together with zinc to help stop a viral infection in the thyroid, bringing down thyroiditis, inflammation of the thyroid. In the process, sea vegetables such as dulse also help protect the thyroid from radiation's effects, help remove radiation from the thyroid, and can be helpful cancer preventative. Atlantic dulse also improves the potency of the liver's bile production, helps with deficiencies, and can help protect against pathogens. Magnesium glycinate. Magnesium glycinate is a fantastic aid for muscle and nerve pain, cramps, spasms, headaches, and migraines, to name a few. It supports the brain and nervous system, which makes it a great choice for those who experience neurological symptoms such as twitching, restless leg syndrome, anxiety, tremors, weak limbs, depression, seizures, TMJ, tics, tingles, and numbness, fatigue, and dizziness. It also helps with the neurological conditions such as fibromyalgia, MS, Lyme disease, RA Hashimoto's, and MECFS. If you're struggling with sleep issues, magnesium glycinate can be very helpful. It is challenging for you to get even a wink of sleep at night. Severe lack of magnesium is often in play. Magnesium glycinate helps calm the adrenals, which makes it helpful for both sleeping and managing stress, hardship, and any challenges during the day and night. Magnesium glycinate supports blood vessels inside the liver, making them less restricted and more pliable and supple, allowing for easier blood flow throughout the liver. Magnesium gently flushes toxins out of the liver. At the same time, it calms the liver spasms and agitations. It's responsible for dozens of the liver's chemical functions, including its adaptation skills, It also helps gently cleanse the intestinal tract, allowing the liver to receive cleaner, less toxic blood. Magnesium is a homeostasis mineral which helps keep thyroid hormone production in balance so that the thyroid neither under nor overproduces hormones. Magnesium glycinate is helpful for people who are struggling with symptoms and conditions, but it's also helpful for athletes, people who exercise regularly. Melatonin. Melatonin is an incredible supplement for insomnia and sleep disorders of all kinds. But that's not all it helps with. This hormone helps with neurotransmitters and glial cells, which can benefit someone living with mental health struggles such as depression, anxiety, bipolar, depersonalization, OCD, plus unexplained deep sadness, feelings of being lost, foggy brain, forgetfulness, panic attacks, nervousness, mild fatigue, and more. Melatonin can also stop the brain from shrinking and atrophying and can help reduce tumors and cysts and help prevent them from growing in the first place. Melatonin is a natural anti-inflammatory that strengthens the immune system, including the liver's personalized immune system. If the liver is sluggish and stagnant and loses its ability to create melatonin, taking supplemental melatonin can reignite the liver's capacity to start up again. That's right. While medical research and science associate melatonin production with the brain, it's also one of the liver's hormone functions to create and secrete it. Melatonin can also act as a powerful antioxidant when taken at the same time as you eat foods that are high in antioxidants, such as wild blueberries, raspberries, leafy greens, apples, sweet potatoes, or cherries. The combination of melatonin and antioxidant-rich foods can help stop oxidation of toxic heavy metals in the brain and helps protect the brain from Alzheimer's, dementia, and brain tumors. The nutrients in these foods also bind onto the melatonin and make it more easily accepted by the brain and the body, and enhancing its medicinal sleep effects and ability to help with stress relief. Pure maple syrup and raw honey help deliver the vitamins and the minerals directly to your liver.